Good afternoon. My name is Rachel Harmon, and I'm presenting on the score report about the ACT Aspire. Dr. Warfield at Jacksonville State University is my instructor. Well, the purpose of the ACT Aspire: to track college and career readiness, assess students for critical and creative thinking skills for our 21st century, monitor the Common Core standards, identify achievement gaps, and prepare students for the ACT. The Alabama State Department of Education student assessment here in the state of Alabama, we currently take these assessments: the ACT Aspire for 7th graders, the ACT Aspire for 8th graders, and the ACT Work Keys for 12th graders. And the big one is the ACT Plus with writing for the 11th graders. So today we're going to talk about the ACT Aspire 7th grade, the reading part of the ACT Aspire today. I'm going to kind of try to explain that so you can kind of understand what your child is bringing home when they bring home the ACT score report. Okay, this is the score report that the Alabama State Department of Education had on their website. And this is from 2013 to 2014 ACT Aspire, the reports from there. We had a total of maybe like 32 students to test during that year. And we're going to talk about who made what at each level. And then we're going to then later we're going to talk about what each level means. For level 1, we had 23 students, which was 73%. Level 2, we had 4 students, which was 14%. Level 3, we had 4 students, which was 11.7%, and then level 4, which was 1 student that we had. Okay, so those different levels, and later on during the presentation, we will talk about the levels and what those levels mean. So like I said before, when you get your child's report, you'll actually know what those scores and the levels mean. The ACT Aspire 7th grade for 2014-15. So the slide that you just saw right here, that was 2013-14. And this one we're going to talk about is for 14-15, the one that we have current here at our school. This is not on the state website as of yet, but we do have that data here at our school. So we had 47.8% males to take the test, and 52.2% of females to take the 7th grade ACT Aspire. Well, what do the scores mean? So, you know, you always see these scores on your child report. You may see 426. You may see 426, 422. You may see 406, 407, 410. You know, you see all those different scores on their report. So we're going to kind of try to talk about what those mean. What do the scores mean? Well, level 1 students score below maybe 400. That's level 1. Again, we're going to talk about what the different levels mean and how to read that. Level 2 students, they will be the students who scored 400 to 22. Level 3 students would have scored 423. And level 4 students scored 423 and above. And those were the ones that would, really exceed. Achievement levels. So these are the different levels that the ACT Aspire have. They have level 1. Those students does not meet academic content standards. Level 2, they partially meet academic content standards. Level 3 meets academic content standards. And level 4, they exceed academic content standards. Those are your very high students that do that. And so if they're on level 1, 2, and maybe level 3, then we need to really go into some more interventions and some more strategies to get those students up to par. And these are our score reports from the chart I just showed you. We had 8.8% to score 420, 11.8% to score 417, 8.8% to score 418, and then we had 8.8% to score 414 for the ACT Aspire for 14-15 school year. celebration. So what we have to continue to do here at our school is to disaggregate the data, solve the problem. Once we disaggregate the data for the students, we have to solve the problem and be aware of where our students need to be and what we need to start teaching them so we can push them forward so they can be successful in their academics. Less goals, not to try to have so many goals that we as educators can't handle it. Involve external stakeholders. Continue to work as a team here. That's a big thing, working as a team to let the students know that the educators and teachers here are all on the same team and we're all for them being successful. Faculty and students then celebrate once we get them to the score that they need to be at. That's the end of our ACT presentation. Are there any questions or comments?
No, ma'am.
Thank you for coming today.